Maharani, my study number 377. Here I will explain about analyzing the marketing environment. Far, you've learned about the basic concept of marketing and the step in the marketing process for gaining and building profitable relationship with target consumer. Next, we'll begin digging deeper into the first step of the marketing process. Understanding the marketplace and customer needs and wants. In the chapter, you'll see that marketing operates in a complex and changing environment. Phillips analyzing the marketing environment in the Middle Age. Philip Lightning is number one in the world market for lightning, but as the marketing environment constantly changes, Philip has realized that assessing multiple factors for change is vital to the understanding of current and future shifts. The marketing environment consists of a microenvironment and a macroenvironment. The microenvironment consists of the actors close to the company that affect its ability to gain and serve its customer. The company, supplier, marketing intermediary, customer markets, competition, and public. The macroenvironment consists of the large social forces that affect the microenvironment: demographic, economy, natural, technology, political, and cultural force. We look first at the company microenvironment.
Thanks for the opportunity. I'm Rizky Laili Kurniasari, my student number 384. I will continue the presentation from my college. This time I will discuss about the microenvironment and macroenvironment. First, I will discuss about the company's microenvironment. Marketing management job is to build relationship with customer by creating customer value and stratification. However, marketing managers cannot do this alone. Marketing success requires building relationship with other company departments, suppliers, marketing intermediaries, competitor, various publics, and customer, which combine to make up the company's value delivery network. The first one is the company. In designing marketing plans, marketing management takes other company group into account. Groups such as top management, finance, research and development or R&D, purchasing, operations, human resource, and accounting. All of these interrelate group from the internal environment. Top manager sets the company missions, objective, and policies. Marketing manager make decisions within their broader strategies and plans. With marketing taking the lead, all departments from manufacturing and finance to legal and human resource share the responsibility from understanding customer need and creating customer value. The second is suppliers. Suppliers form an important link in the company's overall customer value delivery network. They provide the resource needed by the company to produce its goods and service. Suppliers' problem can resourcefully affect marketing. Marketing managers must watch supply availability and cost. Supply shortages or delays, natural disaster, and other events can cause sales in the short run and delay customer satisfaction in the long run. Rising supply costs may force price increase that can harm the company's sales value. Most marketers today treat their suppliers as partners in creating and delivering customer value. Next, marketing intermediaries is firms such as agent, distributor, wholesaler, and retailer that link producer to other intermediaries or the ultimate buyer. Marketing intermediaries help a firm to promote, sell, and make available a good or service through controlling agency or purchase and resale of the item. Each intermediary reserves the item at one pricing point and moves into the next higher pricing point until the item reaches the final buyer, also called marketing intermediary. Next, competitor. Any person which is a rival against the other. In business, a company in the same industry or a similar industry which offer a similar product or service. The presence of one or more competitor can reduce the price of goods and service as the companies attempt to gain a large market share. Competition also requires companies to become more efficient in order to reduce costs. Fast food restaurant McDonald's and Burger King as competitor, as are Coca-Cola and Pepsi. After that, public. Public, the company marketing environment, also includes various public. A public is any group that has an actual or potential interest in or impact on an organization, ability to achieve its objectives. I can bring up 7 types of publics: finance publics, media publics, government publics, citizen action public, internal public, general public, and local publics. The last one is customer. Customers are the most important actor in the company's microenvironment. The aim of the entering value delivery network is to engage target customer and create strong relationship with them. Next, I will explain about the macro environment. The major external and uncontrollable factor that influence an organization decision-making and affect its performance and strategies. These factors include the economic factor, demographic, legal, political, and social conditions. Specific example of macro environment influence include competitor, change in interest rates, change in cultural tastes, disastrous weather, or government regulation. Next will be continued by my colleagues.
Thanks for the opportunity. My name is Muhammad Abrori. My student number is 2019210405. In this presentation, I want to explain about the demographic environment. Demographic is the study of human population in terms of sex, destiny, location, age, gender, race, occupation, and other statistics. The demographic environment is of major interest to market because it involves people, and people make up markets. The world population is growing at explosive rate. It now exceeds 2.3 billion people and is expected to grow to more than 8 billion by the year 2030. The changing age structure of the population. The US population contains several generation groups. Here we discuss the 4 large groups: the baby boomers, Generation X, the millennial, and Generation Z, and their impact on today's marketing strategy.
The baby boomer. The post-World War II baby boom produced 7-8 million baby boomers who were born between 1946 and 1964. Over the years, the baby boomers have been one of the most powerful forces shaping the marketing environment. The youngest boomers are now in the year 50, the oldest are in their early 70s and well into retirement. Generation X. The baby boom was followed by birth death, creating another generation of 49 million people born between 1965 and 1979. Arthur Douglas Copeland called them Generation X because they lay in the shadow of the boomers. Millennial. Both the baby boomers and Generation X will one day passing the reign to the millennial, also called Generation Y or the Echo Boomers. Born between 1977 and 200, these children of the baby boomers number 83 million or more, driving the Gen X and becoming larger even than the baby boomers segment. In the post-recession era, the millennials are the post-financial strapped generation, facing higher unemployment and saddled with more debt many of the young consumers have near. Empty piggy banks still because of their number. The millennials make up a huge and attractive market both now and in the future. One thing that all millennials have in common in their comfort with digital technology. They don't just embrace technology, it's a way of life. The millennials were the first generation to grow up in a world filled with computer, mobile phone, satellite TV, iPods and iPads, and online social media. As a result, the X with brand in an entirely new way suit with mobile social media. Generation Z. Head of the hill of the millennial is Generation Z. Young people born after 200, although many analysts include people born after 195. In this group, the approximately 82 million Generation Z make up the important kids, tweens and teens market. They spend an estimated $44 billion annually of their own money and influence would influence up to $900 billion of family spending. These young consumers also presentation tomorrow market. They are now forming brand relationships that will affect their buying well into the future. Even more, the millennial, the definitely character of Gen Z is their utter fluency and comfort with digital technology. Generation Z takes smartphone, tablet, internet connecting game, console, wireless internet, and digital and social media for granted. They will always hate them, making this group highly mobile, connected, and social on average. Connected Generation Z represents more than 3,000 texts per month. If they rework their online groups on analysts, they have digital in the DNA, says another. Generation marketing. Do brands need to create separate product and marketing program to each generation? Some experts warn that markets need to be careful about turning off one generation. At time they craft a product to measure the appeals effectively to another. Other caution that each generation spend decades of time and many socioeconomic level. For example, market after split the baby boomers into three small groups, leading age boomers, core boomers, and turn-age boomers. As with it all belief and behavior, similarly, they split Generation Z into kids, twins, and teens. That's all for me. Next will be explained by my colleague.
Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Nur Eliza Afrianti, student number 424. Here I will explain about generational marketing as there's a disconnect in all business communication and markets to their consumer today. Example Gojek application, Grab, Traveloka, Tokopedia. Janji's America family is the traditional house or consists of a husband, wife, and children, and sometimes great parent. Marketing must consider the special needs of non-traditional households because they are now growing more rapidly than traditional households. Each group has distinct needs and buying habits. Geography shift in population. This is a part of great migratory movement between and within clusters. Telecommunicating, there are two, namely kids go to meeting. Help me people with collaborates online. Cheat system will shift the interest of pemalaran because people in different areas. Increasing diversity is to maintain their diversity by maintaining and respecting important ethical and cultural differences by one of living in harmony. Mutual respect, we can increase diversity. The economic environment is marked incurs buying power of will as people. The economic environment consists of economic factors, the effects on consumer purchasing power and spending techniques. Thank you.
Political, social, and cultural environment. Natural environment is natural resources that are needed as inputs by marketers or that are affected by marketing activities. Natural environment usually have three kinds of trends. The first one is growing shortage of raw material. The second one is increased pollution, and the last one in increased government intervention in natural resource management. Technological environment. First, that create new technologies, creating new product and market opportunities. Besides that, every new technology can replace an older technology. The political, social, and cultural environment. That is, the marketing decisions are strongly affected by development in the political environment. The political environment consists of laws, government agencies that influence or limit various organizations and individuals in a given society. That's all from me and thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Muhammad Rojijo Rahim. My ID number is 2019-21-0447. In here, I want to tell you about the next presentation from my friends. And so, the next is cost-related marketing. To exercise their social responsibility and build more positive image. Many companies are linking themselves to worthwhile cause. Thus, every product seems to be tied to some cause. Cost-related marketing can greatly benefit both the company and the cause. The company gains an effective marketing tool while building a more positive public. The charitable organization or cause gains greater visibility and important new source of funding and support. And next, the cultural environment consists of institutions and other forces that affect a society basic value, perception, preference, and behavior. People grow up in a particular society that shapes their basic belief and value. They absorb a worldview that define their relationship with others. The following cultural characteristics can affect marketing decision making. And the persistence of cultural value. And so, people in a given society hold many beliefs and value. Their core belief and value have a high degree of persistence. For example, most Americans believe in individual freedom, hard work, getting married, and achievement and success. These beliefs shape more specific attitudes and behavior found in everyday life. Core beliefs and value are passed on from parents to children and are reinforced by school, business, religion institution, and government. And the next is shift in secondary culture value. So, the major cultural value of a society are expressed in 6 points. The first is people view of themselves. So people vary in their emphasis on serving themselves versus serving others. Some people seek personal pleasure, wanting fun, change, and escape. Others seek self-realization through religion, recreation, or the avid pursuit of career or other life goal. And number 2 is people view of other. People attitudes toward and interaction with others shift over time. In recent years, some analyses have voiced concern that the digital age would result in diminished human interaction. As people buried themselves in social media pics or email and text rather than interacting personally. Instead, today digital technologies seem to have launched an era of what on one trend watcher calls. Rather than interactionless, People are using social media and mobile communication to connect more than ever. But basically, the more people meet, network, text, and socialize online, the more likely they are to eventually meet up with friends and followers in the real world. And the number 3 is people view of society. People vary in their attitudes toward their society, better different age. Farmer want to change it, and malcontent want to leave it. People orientation to their society influences their consumption pattern and attitudes toward the marketplace. So the number 4 is people view of society. Uh, oh, sorry. Uh, the number 5 is people view of nature. People vary in their attitudes toward the natural world. Some feel ruled by it, others feel in harmony with it, and still others seek to master it. A long-term trend has been people growing mastery over nature through technology and the belief. And the nature is beautiful more recently, however, people have recognized the nature is finite and fragile. It can be destroyed or spoiled by human activities. And the number 6, the last, is people view of the universe. Finally, people vary in their belief about the origin of the universe and their place in it. However, the fact that people are dropping out of organized religion doesn't mean that they are abandoning their faith. Some futurists have not renewed interest in spirituality, perhaps as a part of a broader search for a new inner purpose. People have been moving away from materialism and dark ambition to seek more permanent value, family, community, art, faith, and a more certain grasp of right and wrong. Thank you.
Thank you the opportunity. My name is Nikmatur Rahma, NIM 451. I will present responding to the marketing environment. The marketing environment is a corporate environment consisting of actors and forces outside of marketing that influence the ability of marketing management to build and maintain successful relationship with target customer. Companies must continue to monitor continuous and adapt to environment that is complex and constantly changed. With environment knowledge, companies can adapt their corporate strategy to meet new market challenges and opportunities. The marketing environment is a component of core forces outside the marketing space that affects management's ability to build and improve relationship with customer with consistent of the internal environment micro and the external environment macro. Number 1, internal environment. Internal environment is the company's internal activities that can be controlled, that is, to achieve goals and carry out marketing strategy. Market are able to make arrangement for the activities as the management tools. Understanding the internal environment is general interest in number one aspect of organizational resources, including wealth and market means. Number two, human aspects. Human resources is the target of company, but vice versa can also be that the company is not controlled properly. Number three, aspects of management tools and technology, including information system and operational techniques. External environment. The external environment of marketing activity are indirect effects that are beyond the control of the market. This influencer will come by market to adjust the direction and strategy in order to stay afloat in their environment. Situation object the out in the external environment can profit opportunities or ability tools that can be exploited or overcome by market. Not all markets are able to grasp open up their opportunities or objectives. A government is issued automotive regulation certain companies can represent opportunities for business development, but for others, example card can force a debt. There are two external environment, namely number one external macro environment and number two external micro environment.